In this video, we'll look at horizontal stretches or compressions. Let f be some function. If c is greater than 1, then f of c times x will horizontally compress the graph of f by a factor of c. And if c is between 0 and 1, f of c times x will horizontally stretch the graph of f by a factor of c. For example, let's look at the graph of y equals x cubed and use it to help graph g of x equals 2x cubed. First, y equals x cubed. We'll look at this familiar cubic function. X values will go from -2 to +2. And then graph that. And we get this cubic function. G of x is equal to the quantity 2x cubed. First, recognize that 2x is on the inside of the parentheses or inside the function. That means we're affecting the graph horizontally, which also affects the x values of our graph. And when we're looking at the x's here, it's actually doing the opposite of what it looks like. It looks like we're going to multiply 2 by x, but we want to do the opposite. So over here, when we look at our original table, instead of multiplying the x values by 2, we're going to divide each of these x values by 2. So -2 divided by 2 is -1, and then -1 divided by 2 is -1/2, and so on. We get 0, 1/2, and 1. The y values are going to stay the same. And now we plot this. And sketch the graph. And now we can see going from the black to the red graph has been horizontally compressed by a factor of 2.